Casting live from the Brent Morrison bomb shelter and missile silos in the heart of beautiful downtown Pekin. It's Tuesday Modern! Hello everyone, it's Evil Bob, your resident head in a box, and I have a good one for you tonight on Tuesday Nitro. We've got the return of a couple fan favorites from last year, making their 2019 debut. Starting off on cam, we've got Master Snell taking on Kyle Dragasterson. So, Scooter Jr. And he is playing Scape Shift. That's a good way to go. Alright, so now that we're updated, Snell's not playing Bird, as you can probably see. The little turd skipped over on me and is playing Cesspool. Or Septic Tank. That's right, Snell's dredging it up one more time. Oh, so mean, so evil, so less than ideal. But, hey, it is what it is. We also have the return of Cody Good, because Cody Good is Cody Great. Let's see here. Mr. Snell is at 13. And Kyle is at 19. There we go. Let's see here. And we have, oh, that Reach guy. I don't know what his name is. He's just so good. Let's do an advanced search. So, Snell's going digging, playing a lot. 3 more life down to drain. Snapcaster Mage. We are Thought Seizing one more time. You get 2 Scape Ships, a Prime Time, and a Bolt. Probably going to take the Bolt at this point. Takes the Prime Time. Let's see here. Is green. CNC equal to 1 from Spark Search. Steve hits the table. Snell down to 8. I got that. There's Jace Vryn's Prodigy. Arboreal Grazer. There he is. That's a cute little beast monkey. Little goat monkey. Goat monkey sloth. Sloth monkey goat. I like it. Sloth monkey goat. Seems good. Crack Steve, go get a basic. Puts it onto the battlefield. Kyle, looking to cast into something to kill Snell. Doesn't need as big of a as a Valakut Scape Shift as you would normally need, because Snell's doing a lot of the work and putting himself down to 8 life. Oh, let's see here. So, fire that up. I am happy to announce that, I'm not overly happy to announce, I have built a standard deck. Now, I know that friends don't let friends play standard, but right now, standard is a fairly fun environment. It was since Dominaria, and then Ravnica has just continued that, so this current format of modern, or of standard, is entertainable. So I put together a deck, and I played it tonight. I played 5 games, and won 4 of them. The first person I played was Simic Merfolk, and I beat him in 3 games, 2-1. And then I played the Shopkeep Scott, and I beat him in both games. Yeah, no, we played 3 that time too. No, I beat Simic Merfolk in 2, and I beat Scott in 3. Yeah, Because the first game against Scott, I just didn't have anything. Couldn't get there. And Thought Scours, Snell's going to mill himself for 2 and then draw a card. Goes down to 7. The unfortunate part about the Arboreal Grazer is, yeah, he's a blocker. He does have reach. He is 1 mana. He gives you ramp. But he has no power, so it's almost worse than just having Defender. I wish he had Defender. Then he would be really, really good in Arcades. But without Defender, he's just... I mean, don't get me wrong. He would be great addition to Duran. Doran the Siege Tower. 1 card in Cody's hand. Jace has flipped. Jace Vryn Prodigy. He's just going to go Telepath Unbound. Snell goes to 5 and just strip the Escape Shift out of his hand. And Gurmag Angler comes down. That is a very big fish. What's up? Okay, sure. Don't you have them in the drawer? I can just grab it from there. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Alright, now, let's see here. He minus Jace to play a card. Oh, land is not a threat. Gurmag getting it done. Let's see here. Then we got Jarvis. Jarvis is still on Podfire. Snell being a jerk and switching it up. And it looks like we took a Gurmag strike. So Snell bolts the Monkey Goat Sloth out of the way. Second Gurmag Angler. This doesn't seem fun. Let's see here. You gotta pitch a lot. You gotta get them all. Gotta get them out. Gotta bury the graveyard. Let's see here, Jarvis, and then Danzy's here. And kill you with the Teamer Battle Rage. That'll do it. This is Shadow. This isn't Septic Tank. Alright, so Derp Shadow. I guess with the sacrificing all the life and getting down... It's derp. It's the derpiest of derps. Don't like derp. It's been a while since I've seen Snell play derp, but you know what? All the power to him. He deserves it. But Danzy is playing Boggles. So hot sauce, hot dang. Snell gets the victory so far. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Where are we at? There it is. Bing. Snell continuing that red victory string on Tuesday nights. Now I know Mylene did technically break that, but I mean it is what it is. Red still has a nice string of victories going on. And then after Danzy we got Benji on hand. Benji Seidel. Yes, the Benji who has donated his face for the Slap for Subs cause. I'll get to that in just a moment. He is on Naya Zoo. Alright, and that is our lineup for tonight. Let's go ahead and bring in... let's see here. Files... Documents... Standings. Alright. So, regardless of the outcome of this game, Kyle Bradley is going to be added to the standings. Okay. Let's see here. And, let's see here. Let's do that, let's do that. We got really big fish. Let's see here. Yeah, Scooter Jr. has some sweet sideboard teching that actually goes over quite well against pretty much all of Snell's decks. He does play the Wheel of Sun and Moon. Wheel of Sun and Moon, Shadowmoor Rare, hybrid Simic mana. Enchanted player, if a card would be put into the graveyard from anywhere, instead that card is revealed and put on the bottom of that player's library. So you can't really mill them out, and really it was a deterrent against Merfolk mill decks to you enchant yourself and then you can't be milled out. It is also great graveyard hate that if your opponent is trying to use his own graveyard against you, then yeah, you can absolutely stop him dead in his tracks with a Wheel of Sun and Moon. Looks like they're both going to be keeping this one. Nope. Kyle throwing it back, and what are those pile of cards on the end of the mat? What are the pile of cards on the mat? What are the cards on the edge of Kyle's mat? The other side? Oh. Okay. Okay. Alright. Now we're keeping this one. Is that a Wheel of Sun and Moon that I see? Did he actually get that in his opener? And just hoping Snell doesn't Thoughtseize it away. Crack-a-fetch going to 17. What do we got? It's gonna get black and blue mana, I would assume. Yep. And cycling a Street Wraith, I hear? And cycling a Street Wraith, so he's gonna be drawn after the fetch. And then Thoughtseize, I would imagine. Did not get a Thoughtseize, so the land is clear. The hand is clear to Sun and Moon. So here's to hoping. Let's see if it works. Get the nope, that's not the right kind of mana. Steve enters play. Steve. It's been a while since I've seen Steve. Steve. And he's going to mill himself for 2 and draw a card. There goes a Thoughtseize. Mishra's Bauble. Snell gets another. And Gurmag Angler. Big old fishy on the board already for Snell. Big threat. Can Kyle come back and take care of it? Ah. Let's see here. Plays another land. And Tapsy taps. Cinder Vines. Cindervines. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, Cindervines deals 1 damage to that player. Sacrifice them, charge artifact or enchantment, deals 2 damage to that permanent's controller. Cindervines is a very good card. So it's also going to help Snell with playing it, take a damage. Non-creature. Non-creature. Pick for 1. Ping! So, mill for 2. Draw a card. Was that not a Thought Scour? Shock to 10. And what else you got? I see a Snapcaster who wants to come in. What? Oh. So, pick 1, and we have a collective brutality, and escalated all 3 times, or both times. Collective. Collective brutality. Escalated all 3 times. They have to reveal a hand. You get to pick an instant or sorcery from it. Target creature gets -2/-2, and target opponent loses 2 life. You gain 2 life. So he's just going to gain 1, 2 off of that, and Scooty's going to lose 2. And then swing in for 2. There we go. Alright. Big Fishy. We are searching for tomorrow. I haven't been able to say this in a while. Ironically, he's been on Lady Azami's shoulder the whole time. Okay, we still got Cindervines working overtime. Not a whole lot coming in. Attacking for 5 takes Kyle to 7. And Tassiger, the Golden Paw. Kyle's not long for this world. And Derp Shadow. There he is. There he is. Kyle has nothing to say to that. And that is what they say is that. So Kyle, welcome to 2019. Goes 0-1-0 so far in the year. And Master Snell ticks himself finally into the win plus. So Snell is currently 11-10 on the year. That is a fantastic. Welcome to the win column, Master Snell. Welcome to the win column. You finally broke 500. What's up, Cody?
Hello.
Let's see here. How did you do?
2-0 to Danzy real quick.
Fantastic. Oh, real quick.
Yeah, game 1. Well, of me having 2 Steel Overseers and him and an Ink Moth, and him just not having anything bigger than that.
So what was the deal with the? I heard the discussion afterwards, but I didn't hear what the actual discussion was about.
I swung with an 11/11 Ink Moth, and he blocked with an 8/8 Boggle that had a Totem Armor enchantment on it.
Right.
He wasn't 100% sure if the creature was.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was a hard removal.
Yeah, because it's negatives.
It's at 0 toughness instead of death.
So, like Snow had said, he would go to 0. The totem would stop it from dying, and then he would die from being at 0. So
yeah, it's a shame.
Speaking of shames, this cord has finally bit the big one. Oh well. Whee! Anyway.
Bye-bye.
So, and then I take it he wasn't able to come back from that kind of shellacking.
Yeah, that I won the next turn after that, and then game 2, he got stuck on one land he missed his turn 2 land drop, and that was enough for me to get off the ground.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Oh well. I wish you the best in the future, Mr. Danzy. So we could be getting a Kyle v. Danzy matchup.
Oh, how is this going so far?
Oh, it's done. Snell. Kyle really didn't put up too much of a fight. Yeah. I saw Snell was playing Derp Shadow and really felt like Kyle would be, in a much better position because he doesn't have to Valakut all the way from 20, but not being able to cast anything is kind of a bummer.
He gets stuck on lands?
Snow was just too fast.
Oh, okay.
He didn't have opportunity to play anything.
Yeah. He hasn't had a chance to play against that matchup much either, so he's been having a rough... He's played mostly against blue base control, Tron, and this, so...
Yeah. Now, was it you or was it he that has the Wheel of Sun and Moon in your side?
Him.
That was him. Okay.
Yeah.
I was really hoping to have seen that, and it would have helped him definitely in game 2, especially if he could have put it down on turn 2, because Snell was able to play like a turn 3 Gurmag Angler, followed by another Gurmag Angler, followed by Tassiger, and that's all she wrote.
That's if he boarded it. Kyle's still not too sure about his boards either, so he might have not boarded it in.
Sure. Oh, we got some bonus magic going on? What game is this?
Say, what game is this?
Oh, I thought other people were sitting down for bonus magic. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, we're done. Round 2's up.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. Danzy. Austin. Who's Austin? Oh, is it Benji v. Ben? Or Benji v. Ben? Danzy v. Ben? Okay. Yep. And Benji steps in as the blue player here in round number 2, or as the red player. Here in round number 2, sorry about that, just need to switch over. Quick rounds. And it's Benji v. Danzy. Let's see here. Danzy's on Hexproof Zoo, and Benji's on and we bought a zoo. 2020. Okay. All right. Getting underway. Locked and loaded. Pants are on, I hope. And we are getting underway. Now, Boggles. Slippery Boggle is the namesake card. Oh, No more tomorrow. No more Steve. And let's see here. We're getting some shuffling up. Let's see here. While we're shuffling up and getting ready, I can tell you about the Slap for Subs program. The Slap for Subs program is a very, very interesting program. Now, what it is we're collecting subscriptions over on the YouTube channel. That's The Zone 521 if you have not already been there or know about it or subscribed to it. If you could head over there and hit that subscribe button, it would be most appreciated, because when we reach our first 100 subscribers, we are absolutely going to be slapping the ever-loving hell out of Ben Seidel, and he donated for it. He wants it to happen, so tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your parents, tell your pets, subscribe to the Zone 521 on YouTube, and together we can slap Ben Seidel. And it sounds like we are getting underway with round number 2, game number 1. And, oh, gotta find it. Oh, it's way down. It's gonna be down. Mode of 5. Mode of 5. Come on, Dave. Come on, Benji. You got this. You got this. I believe in you. I believe in you, Benji. Oh. Benji's really lamenting that we are not using the London Mulligan yet. If it even's going to go into effect, but yeah, going to 4, that's just rough beyond imagination. Danzy cuts. Let's see if he gets some land this time. We've got a hand. Benji's going to put that land to the bottom, so it looks like he's got 3 lands and something else. Crack-a-fetch. Goes to 17 for a Wooded Foothills. Or Wooded Foothills to get a Stomping Ground into play untapped and casts Pelt Collector on the table. Pelt Collector. Better than Experiment 1 in my opinion. It gets it coming and going, but it has to have only power bigger. And it's not a Slippery Boggle, but it plays the exact same way. That is a Glade Cover Scout. It's an Elf Scout. It's an Elf instead of a Boggle, and it's mono green instead of Simic. Danzy goes down to 18, and Curd Ape. Curd Ape is an oldie from Alpha. He becomes a 2/3 if you control a forest, and he does do that. And he's going to crack himself a fetch and gets a Sacred Foundry, light up the stage. Light up the stage. And Spirit Mantle gives it a +1/+1 and protection from creatures, so now he has a 2/2 blocker that cannot die. And he had to pay with his Horizon Canopy, so that did cost him a life. Back to back, Emissary. He did not grow because the Emissaries are 2/2s, but there are a lot of them. So he is effectively holding Danzy off. He could have swung an ape into it, but there's no point. Now he's just going to block and not anything have happened. So Danzy with a 3rd land is now going to cast Rancor. So now he is a 4/2 protection from creatures. Oh, and follows up with a Daybreak Coronet, which is the game ender. It does give it +3/+3, first strike, vigilance, and lifelink. Doesn't give it trample, but that's what the ranker was for. And Benji goes down in a fiery glory, and Danzy rocks its blue into the victory circle in game number 1. While we're doing some heavy sideboarding, I would like to talk about the Brown Oofy Preserve. Now, the Brown Oofy Preserve is my personal passion project. I am trying to help save, rescue, and protect as many Ice Age Brown Oofies as possible. The Ice Age Brown Oofy is a very endangered species, and even the Planeswalker bitch herself, Jaya Ballard, will say that a game of Kick the Oofy is one of her favorite pastimes, and I cannot abide that. So I have opened the Brown Oofy Preserve, which is a safe haven, a sanctuary, dedicated to the rescue and protection and preservation of these wonderful, wonderful fairy folk. What can you do to help out the Oofy Preserve? Well, you can go into your collection, you can head over to your local game store, you can talk to your friends and neighbors who play Magic. Do you have any old Ice Age cards? Do you have any Brown Oofies? Because I would like to help this preserve out. Put them in an envelope. Put that envelope with the address you see on your screen. That's Titan Games, care of the Oofy Preserve, 4450 North Prospect Road, Suite Charlie 6, Peoria Heights, Illinois, 61616. Every Oofy received will get a show-off, a shout-out, and my personal gratitude. And you can rest better at night knowing that you personally saved an Oofy. That's all I have to say about that. And speaking of Titan Games, I know I was not there last Thursday for what was supposed to be episode 132, but you know, right now there's just a lot of life happening, and life unfortunately got into the way. But all signs seem to point to North that I will be there this Thursday. So again, I apologize for not being there. I know there's a lot of people who enjoy seeing me at Titan, and you know, to my dozens of viewers, I thank you, and I apologize for not being there. That and was just a tad under the weather and didn't want to really spread it or go through all of that to be there. But anyway, that's there and not here. And right here we have Danzy v Benji, game number 2, match number 2, round number 2, here on Tuesday Nitro at the Zone in Pekin. Benji having a hard streak of mulliganing, and he gets to keep the 7. Very happy about that, and let's see how this works. Danzy is also going to keep his 7, plays a mountain and a Curd Ape. Nope, Goblin Guide. Swinging for 2. Odds are you're not going to give your opponent the land that they want, but Danzy is going to start this game off at 18. And it looks like Danzy played a Temple Garden into play tapped with a... Oh, Jesus Christ.
How can you not hear me? I jingle.
I have headphones on. And I'm listening upstairs. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
How are you?
2 hours now.
It's okay. It's just a mild heart attack.
I don't even think anyone saw me walk in.
Do what?
I don't even think anyone noticed I walked in.
Probably not. I didn't hear anybody call it out, which is another reason why I'm like, oh my god, there's somebody staring at me. So we got Bushwhacker who whacked, and a Goblin, and yeah, so 2, and there 3, 6, 8 damage. So Danzy is down to a whopping 7 life. He can absolutely come back from that with the right combination of enchantments. Let's see if he's able to do such. Griff's Boon is not going to be the way to do it, but he is going to deal 2 to Ben and feel good about himself.
Make fun of me for playing one of those.
Griff's Boon is amazing. Gives your guy evasion
Yeah.
and a bonus for 1 mana.
He got stuck on mana, didn't he?
No, he's got 2.
No, he only had 1 though, didn't he?
Oh.
Because Ben's got more creatures out and more lands, so it looks like Danny's behind on the land.
Oh, yeah, he may have missed a land drop, but next turn he'll have a coronet if he survives until next turn. Which I don't think he will. We've got 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6. Ooh, that's going to hurt. That's going to suck.
I'm gonna go make fun of Danny.
Oh, Danzy pulls out the luminescence. And Curday. And Danzy cannot overcome the Thalia to get it done, and Benji pulls it even. Benji pulls it even with a 1 and 1. That was Damien who popped in to say hey and deliver my poncho, which I left at his place. So we're going to go back up to 20, and as they discuss the spawning Pokeomans in the area, let's see here. We're going to get ready for game number 3 in this round number 2, and this has actually gone on quite longer than I thought it would. Boggles and Zoo are a very potent, powerful matchup, and let's see here. Oh, so many monkeys. So many monkeys. Are any of them pink? Nope. Benji and Danzy going additional sideboard. Let's see what we got going on here. Nope. Never gonna get a pink monkey. Never gonna get a pink monkey. Never gonna get a blue ducky. Damien is lamenting the woes of being a board game collector hoarder. Apparently Seven Wonders is releasing another expansion in about 2 weeks or so that, well, I mean, you can't not get it. My game that I sink everything into is Red Dragon Inn. Alright. Alright, let's see. Benji, can you keep the 7 again? Danzy! Standard. Alright, Slippery Boggle comes down off a Horizon Canopy. Danzy's going to go to 19, and Benji's going to follow it up with a Stomping Grounds into a Curd Kitty. That is a Wild Nakatl. There's a Wild Nakatl. And there's a Dryad Arbor. Next turn, she'll be able to tap for mana. Being a creature and a land, you can't do that when you're sick. And she does not have haste. The Curd Kitty is currently a 2/2, except he's going to become Yep, going all the way down to 15. Gonna get that Plains Mountain. So, yep, there's the Sacred Foundry. So Curd Kitty is up to a 3-3 currently. And Benji's probably going to swing for 3. Seems like a good idea. Is he going to get a Goblin in there to go with her? Or... And he does. Goblin Guide also going to swing in. Double the Goblin Guides. Oh my goodness. Double triggers. No land. Oh, but that's a good one to have. Is Danzy going to path? Path in the kitty. Have to pay a life for that one. Pat the kitty. There she goes. Benji's going to go and get himself a basic land. Probably a mountain at this point. And then 4 damage from the Goblin Guides. Danzy goes to 14. Oh, yep, there goes the mountain. Passes over to Danzy. Now he knows that he's going to be drawing that Daybreak Coronet. Kitty cat with a scarf. I don't know what. I guess it's supposed to be Brimaz, but anyway. So now it's got it's a 2/2 protection from creatures that is also hexproof. So Goblin Guides can attack, and he will go to 11, but he's also going to lose one of his guides in the process. He could also bolt it in response somehow, and there's a Curd Ape, comes out as a 3/2, and we're a whacking! Oh, got that land. There's a... Alright, so we've got 3 3s. Preventing all red damage. Hot dang. Hot dang. Luminescence. Prevent all damage that black sources and red sources would deal this turn. Just a blanket 1 mana. It's so much better than anything out there. You don't even have to choose a color. It's not a target. It's just all sources from black and red. Gets no damage through. Pretty good. Pretty solid. It was Danzy's secret weapon. So Daybreak Coronet comes down and now a 5/5 Boggle. Paying a life. Goes to 13. Unless he's shocked. Must have fetched shocked. And there's another Glade Cover Scout. And Boggle coming in, swinging in for 5. Benji and Danzy swap life totals. 15-5. Or 15-10. First Strike, Vigilance, Lifelink, Protection from Creatures, 5/5. Excuse me. The hiccups are indeed real. Benji plays down a land, hoping to find a way to get around this beater. Gotta have something. Gotta have something. Passes the turn. Needs something. Need disenchants, need naturalizes, need the new naturalize, whatever it's called. I can't ever remember. I'm gonna have to remember what the heck that thing is called because it's a straight up naturalized replacement. Paying a life to sacrifice 1 to draw a card. Tap for green. Putting down a Ledge Walker. And what in the world is that? Oh, it's a Griff Spoon. Never mind. The thing I was talking about earlier. So now it's a 2/2 flyer, and Danzy's just going to walk on in to gain 5 more life. Goes back up to 19. Benji down to a 10. Lethal on the board. And Benji's going to, Burning Tree Emissary. Goblin Guide with the mana, so he's got a green in the bank. Green in the bank doesn't do anything. Boros Charm. All of his creatures are indestructible this turn. Doesn't go 4 to the face, and he goes swinging in hard. Trigger 1, trigger 2, trigger 3. So you got the land, and you got a hyena umbers on top. No damage is coming through because he's going to block and gain 5 immediately. So, and then, so block 2/2, 2/3. So deals 4, gains. I thought you said your stuff was indestructible, Benji.
Can you repeat that?
I thought you called indestructible off of the Boros charm.
You all right?
Yeah, he did. Hyena Umbra and the Ethereal Armor. He's a huge, and Danzy's going to take this game 2-1. All right, Danzy goes 10 on the year. He is challenging Snell again for supremacy of stats. Snell is 10 or 11 and 10, and Danzy is currently 10 and 11. Benji unfortunately picks up another loss that puts him 0 and 2 on the year. I feel for you, Benji. I want you to come through. I want you to get there and do it good. I want you to have fun, and I hope you're having fun. Even though he's in the cool kids bracket tonight, he belongs in the brand bracket in our hearts. But Danzy's going to get there, thus breaking the red win streak. He got there in 3. And next round, do we have a next round? We've got... Well, that's not it. I don't want that. Come here. Come here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on hand. Is there a third round? Is there a third round?
We don't know yet.
Oh, okay. Kind of want to see Jarvis. That pod fire is very intriguing. That is very intriguing. But yeah, tonight's just moving right along, feeling fancy free. It sounds like Jarvis is running into a bit of a time on his side, but yeah, everyone's playing incredibly fast decks tonight. Nobody is playing. No, so far, I don't know anybody in the meta who has put together Neoform, Allosaurus Riders, degenerate turn 1 stupid crap, but yeah. But everyone is still playing fairly fast decks, and yeah, that's currently where we're at. So let's see what we can do. Let's see, random. Ilmarith last week. Oh, wow. I didn't even realize that the shapeshare was copying a giant. I thought it was just a dude fishing, but nope, that's a giant. What do we got? Let's see another random. Grimstrider. That's a little weird. It's pretty obscured. Okay. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, diggity. Do 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 do. Okay. Oh, good lord. Okay. It's a little zoomed in. Can I not? That's close enough. Okay. Oh no, that is all of it. Oh, go back. Okay. Save image. Okay. Oh, what kind of piece of art are we going to look at today? Took me a while to find a good one, and I don't even know if this one's going to be weird. It's weird, but I don't know if it's going to be. Ismarith or Ilmarith or whatever her name was, she proved to be a lot more interesting than I thought she was going to be. So let's see here. Alright, this is Limdul's Paladin. Sorry, Limdul's Hex. Yeah. That there is a that's a naked lady. That's a naked lady on a magic card. There's a lot in this era that have naked ladies, but you know this one is diseased, so I guess it doesn't matter. But she's got super thin skin. It is time for the circly. I need to get myself some different colored circles too, but you can see right here that you know her skin is super thin because she has lips closed, but you can still see her jawline and toothies through the skin, and you know a little bit of a skeletude going on there, and then you know obviously the ribs and yeah. Anyway, she's got some horrible psoriasis going on, some plaque psoriasis on the skin. You know, she needs to get herself some Zeljans or whatever it is. You know, and it's steroid free. But yeah. She looks like hey, I know that everybody's dying. Now, did I cause this, or am I next? She's not like, yeah. So that's almost like a knowing. Is like, I know I'm dead. But I don't know if it's I caused this or I'm dead next, because these are a lot of dead people. These are a lot of dead people just like on this nice little shoreline. It's like, now we drank the Kool-Aid. Why did you drink the Kool-Aid? It's like, but it was grape and we like grape. And it's like, oh, okay. Anyway, I got full bags again. Get rid of those. And we got, let's see here. Then you know she's already got like no hair. You know this is the only thing that she's got. She got a whole lot of nothing going on here. This is Liz Danforth. Liz Danforth is the one who drew this. If we do a round 3, I would like to see Jarvis. Alright. So, yeah, lots of blankies. It's very simple. Got this nice. This is a very well lit interior. I didn't notice that before. This is looking out, and all of this is on the inside. Now, this is either a wall looking in, but this really feels like it's like, oh, this is my house. Please allow me to show you my window. My window is I like to look out the window. Is there a third?
No, the other kids are out, so I guess what?
So we're done?
We can play another round if you want. Nobody cares.
Well, if we're done, we're done. That's fine. I just want to know.
We can be done.
Okay. Well, that is the problem with 6, is sometimes we're done after 2 with clear winners that like to split and go home. Turds. Anyway. For Naked Lady in a Sheet. Anyway. Yeah, 2 rounds, we're done. Not much we can do about that. 6 people. It was nice to see Cody. It was nice to see Kyle. I kind of wanted, yeah, we got Cody and Kyle. No, we didn't get Kyle. Or we didn't get Cody on. We got Kyle. But Cody good is Cody great. Next time he shows up, we'll be on. I'm glad that he came in. It was good to see him again. But yeah, I'm rambling. Time to wrap up. Anyway, 2 great matches. We got to see Snell take out Kyle in 2, and Benji dropped it to Danzy in a heartbreaker in 3. Boggles ended up getting revenge over the zoo in the end. But yeah, that's going to do it. So I'll be back on Thursday. I really feel good about being there on Thursday this time. I felt good last time too, but hopefully I won't eat anything that was disagree with me and I'll be able to make it. Rambling again, sorry about that. Anyway, I've been Evil Bob, reminding you that however you choose to live your life, I approve! Have a good night, have a great evening, and I'll be back on Thursday. Bye-bye.